So if you're wondering how I got 108/13 comma 10/13 for an answer to this solution of the system, then pay attention so you can figure out where you went wrong. The only thing that makes this open-ended question different than the notes that you took is the fact that the equations are reversed. In this problem, the y equals is on the top, in which case what we want to do is take the y equals that's on the top and we want to substitute that into the y position in the bottom equation. Then you're going to end up with a brand new equation with one variable. So I'm going to rewrite the bottom equation this time because I'm not rewriting the one that I'm substituting, I'm rewriting the other one. And then in the y position, I'm putting 1/3 x minus 2. Now, right off the bat, this seems a little bit more uncomfortable. And the reason for that is because in the first example, we were distributing whole numbers. I want to bring my 3x down, but I need to distribute this. And I don't know if you know this, but 4 times 1/3 is literally 4 times 1, which is 4 thirds. Okay, you do the number times the top only or times the numerator only. And then 4 times -2 is -8. I want to do one more step before I clear out my fraction, and it's probably, you'll see why in a second. You see this 8 here? I can move that to the other side before I begin clearing stuff out, and I think it'll make it a little bit less complicated. So I'm going to add 8 to both sides. If you don't want to wait, that's fine. You can clear the fraction out at any time as long as you do the operation correctly. I just wanted to multiply less things. 28 plus 8 is 36. And what we have here is a fractional denominator, well, a fraction with a denominator of 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by that denominator. And the reason why I'm doing that is to get rid of the fraction. It's going to make our equation solving so much faster and more efficient. Then I'm going to distribute. 3 times 3 is 9x. 3 times 4 divided by 3. These 3's cancel. This is 4x. And don't forget the 3 times 36. 3 times 36 is 108. You're going to combine these like terms now because they're both x's, and 9x plus 4x is 13x. And divide by 13. There it is. Now that we have our first answer for x, we're going to go back and we're going to solve for y. Remember I said in the notes that you could use either equation. You could use either one. I tend to use the one that's already got the y solved for. For some reason, that just makes more sense to me. But either equation will work. And our goal is to take this 108/13 for x and put it in the x position right there. So when I do, I get y equals 1/3. Then instead of x, I'm putting my solution 108/13, then minus 2. At this stage, we are going to want to clear up this mess by doing top times top, or multiply the numerators, and multiply the denominators. Our denominators are 3 times 13, that's 39. And bring down my minus 2. This is the part where I would say time to clear out that fraction. And so to do that, I'm going to multiply both sides of my whole entire equation by the denominator. My denominator is 39. So I'm going to do 39 times y. 39 times 108 divided by 39 is still 108. Clears out that fraction. And 39 times negative 2 is negative 70. Ooh, I just had a brain fart. 8. Negative 78. We're going to combine these like terms. 108 minus 78 is 30. We're going to divide both sides by 39. Now, if you get all the way to the end and you have 30 39ths, that has to be reduced. It's not in simplest form. So what does 30 and 39 have as a common factor? 3, of course. Divide the top by 3 and get 10. Divide the bottom by 3 and get 13. This is our final y. Final answer to the system, 108 over 13, comma, 10 over 13.